What's up, folks? It's Trenius, Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are working for us because we're doing right. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to give you step-by-step instructions on how to get into the vortex and have back-to-back manifestations. For those of you who don't know what the vortex is a part of your consciousness. Okay, this is the consciousness part of you that can manifest things just like that, back to back, all throughout the day. Everybody should be experiencing vortex manifestations. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard of the scripture where it says, if you pray as though it's already done, then it's already yours, right? Okay, the reason why they say pray as though it's already done is because they forgot to tell you the key part of that whole scripture, which is emotions, feeling. Because if you act like something is done, what you do if you act like it's done? You get happy, you get excited. And what this feeling of excitement is going to do, or what they don't tell you it's supposed to do, is it attracts things to you because you change your vibration from here to here. You see what I'm saying? So that's why feeling is everything. How you feel is everything. Ask yourself, if you spend most of your time always thinking about things that are going wrong, always wondering what's going to happen tomorrow, or wondering how you're going to get this done, if you're always thinking about the pessimistic side of life more than you do the optimistic side of life, then you can best believe that your vibration is probably down here and it's probably moving like that slow. Okay? Because we live in a vibrational world. Believe it or not, but everything that we experience comes into our experience because of the way we vibrate and the way we feel. That's why I always tell y'all, make sure you do not dwell in the negative thoughts of your mind. Don't dwell in the negative thought patterns and negative neighborhoods and the hoods and the ghettos of your mind. I always go to the rich people's neighborhood. Even when you notice that you're in the dark alley, get out of the alley and run somewhere where it's safe in your mind, where you know you're going to experience maximum opulence. Now, maximum opulence, folks, is the rich lifestyle. It's the wealthy lifestyle. It's the billionaire lifestyle. It's the lifestyle of your dreams. This is where all the money's at. This is where that 1%, that 2% is at, up here. Maximum opulence. Maximum opulence. All the luxury, everything is up there, and it's vibrating so high and so fast that, if you're down here at this dense, low vibratory rate, the way to get up here is if you have to do some real serious changes. And I'm going to tell you how to do these step-by-step changes, in order to get up here at maximum opulence, okay? I can't shake both of my hands at the same time at the different rates, but I'm going to show you how to get up here, okay? Okay, this is how you get into the vortex, okay? Listen close, folks. The reason why you're stuck in your situation, you probably say, man, nothing ever goes right for me, man. I can never manifest what I want. I remember I read a comment yesterday. Somebody was like, man, why come I always feel like this and that ain't happening, man? No doors are unlocking it. No opportunities are coming. The reason why you're always stuck is because you're staying in the feeling of believing that everything is going wrong for you. You're staying in a feeling. It's a feeling. It ain't even necessarily about what you're thinking. It's the feeling. It's the feeling. See, you got to know how to break out of the feeling and get back to alignment. Get back to alignment, folks. So this is why you're probably stuck. Manifestations are always around us. If you have a problem, folks, the solution is right there too. It's universal law. As soon as the sun go down, the moon is right there behind it to correspond to it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as a pot of boiling hot water, as soon as somebody took that switch off, that water gonna go right back down to being cold. As soon as it get too hot in the room, you got the thermostat turned up real high, your body's going to say, nope, it's too high. Let's get back cool again. So whatever you experiencing out there, if you have a problem that you're going through, the solution is right there. But you can't see the solution until you're vibrating higher at a higher vibrational frequency. You got to get to a certain frequency to attract the answers. So I'm going to tell you something I'm going to tell you what I did. I did an experiment yesterday because I know today I was going to make this video. So I experimented with the universal law just so I can come and tell you these step-by-steps which I'm gladly giving you because normally I charge for this service. But still, if you might have some problems on how to get into this, you can hit me up after this video, but stay tuned. So I did an experiment. I told the community, this is what we're gonna talk about today, right? But this is what I did. I let myself be carried away by negative thoughts, right? And I just to see where I would land myself tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is what I did. This is how I got into the vortex this fast today, this morning. So all last night I was thinking about negative things on purpose. I even went to sleep and had a bad dream. I don't know, it was a snake bite in my arm. It was a snake bite in my arm. And then I guess I forgot that I was chewing some chewing gum last night, and the chewing gum that I was chewing, this is a new piece, it got in my bed, on my comforters. So I woke up in the middle of the night. I had gum all on my arm, gum on my shirt, gum on my comfortable. I got to throw my comforter away now because I got chewing gum like all on the comfortable. You know, and I was in the middle of the night washing my arms off with a freaking rag because I had boba gum all on me, like all on my neck. So I was really in a low vibrational frequency, you know, and I was frustrated looking in the mirror like it's in the middle of the morning. I need to get some sleep. I was really frustrated. I really experimented to do this. And so the next morning I woke up, I let the negative thoughts carry me into its ghetto parts of the neighborhoods of my mind. Okay, I did it on purpose, right? So when I was there in that state of thinking, you know, this morning, because in the morning is when you either can choose. You want to have a positive day, you want to have a bad day. You want to think about positive thoughts or you want to think about negative thoughts. I chose to think about negative thoughts because I wanted to see how fast I can get back into the vortex. Okay, and so I started thinking negative. I was thinking so negative about all the problems that were facing me today that I didn't even want to move. I didn't even want to move, and it got to the point I could not get myself unstuck from out of this mindset. I laid in the bed for at least 30 minutes this morning, just feeling like a victim, you know, feeling like everything is crashing down on me. You know, my world is turned upside down. Nothing is going right for me, you know, such and such and so forth. So I sat there for a long time, and I even turned over on my back and looked up at the ceiling like, okay, this is when I wanted to get out of the negative dense feelings of going like super slow speeds of vibrational frequency. This is what I did. This is what you got to do. So I quieted my mind. I wanted to listen to the infinite intelligence of the universe, right? So in order to connect with the infinite intelligence, you have to be able to quiet your mind. Some people like to meditate. That's perfect. But I can just keep my eyes open and just be there and not think about anything, you know, and I can just, you know, be in total calmness mentally. And the answer will come to you if you can calm down your thoughts and not think about nothing. And if you desire and you have this inner belief that you are expecting to change your mood, there will be a voice that you hear. Really silent, lower than silent. I don't even want to say the word silence. It's lower than silence. A lot of people like to call this voice God. But I also think of it as like the soul, the spirit. You know, but it's so freaking quiet. It's so silent that it's kind of like even when you quiet, you still got to listen to hear what it's saying. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? You know, I was still trying to listen to hear what it was saying. And then it repeated itself. This is what the voice said. The voice said, do like you've been doing. Don't lay here. Get into alignment. So I was like, and I didn't say nothing. I'm like, well, what does that mean? What does that mean, get into alignment? And then the voice said, do something to get you into alignment. This way you can get out of those low vibratory frequencies. This way you can get back into the forces. Do something right now. You can't dwell on these thoughts here. Do something to get you back into alignment. And so when that voice said that, I began to think about my chakras. Like for some reason, I began to think about my chakras, right? Okay. And then so what I did was the voice was like, how about you clean your house? Get everything into alignment. Your house, your home is a representation of who you are. Clean now. Get everything straight. Get everything in order. Get your home into alignment. So I say, that's a good idea. So I jumped up out the bed and I started to like just go around cleaning up stuff, wiping stuff off. You know, I went to my kitchen table, you know, all the kitchen mats, I made them straight. You know, I vacuumed my floor. I went into the bathroom. I moved the toothpaste over in proper space. I put the deodorant over there, and it was nice going down the wall like that with the colognes and stuff, and everything was like, I lined everything. Now, I'm going to show you what happened. So, I was still fighting my inner self at the time, right? I was still fighting my inner self because I was still partially in a bad mood, and then I was trying to, you know, go get into the vortex mood, okay? And so I like to look outside in the morning when I wake up, right? And so I looked outside. There was no sun shining, and that really made me kind of like, you know, more disappointed. Like, it's gonna be another one of those gloomy days again. So I didn't worry about it. I didn't say that though. That's what I was thinking a little bit. And so what I did was I just continued to clean up. I continued to clean up. And it even got to the point where the voice began to tell me, okay, like, good job. Now, let's refresh. Let's start the day off right. Let's take a shower. So I went. I was about to get I got the shower ready. I got the water running or whatever, but I was still, you know, running around the crib. You know, I had even forgot that I was gonna make this video. This is how low my energy was. This is how I couldn't even think, y'all. I could not even think. I didn't even realize that I was supposed to be making a video about the vortex today. I mean, I did, but I didn't even know what I was gonna talk about. No thoughts were coming to me or nothing. See, when you ain't in the vortex, you don't get no creative ideas. You don't get no inspirations. You don't get no insights. You don't get no prompts. You don't get nothing. It's like everything around you is moving slow. Nothing is happening. Nobody's calling you. You feel paranoid. You feel nervous. You feel anxiety. You feel like the victim. You feel sad. You don't have energy. But the voice, I was still trying to give in to the voice that was talking and get into the vortex. And so I had the shower turned on, and you know, by this time I started to get a little bit more energy because, you know, I began to like feel good about the cleaning that I was doing. It's like the better I was cleaning up my home, it's like the more I was beginning to become aligned because I was thinking of my home as myself. You see what I'm saying? Do anything you got to do to get in alignment. That's working out, whatever you got to do. So I went and took a shower, and this is when I began to activate. Now this is when the vortex took over. I began to activate, and I began to get the thoughts to run in my mind, the creative thoughts, the inspiration, the ideas. And I'm like, yes. I immediately knew it. I'm like, yes, man, here we go. Yes, yes. Then the voice started telling me, you know, some of the things that I've been talking about right here, right now, you know, and so that's when I began. I'm already in the vortex at this time. I know it. I got out of the shower. I looked in the mirror at myself. I could even see it in my whole face. Like when you in the vortex, folks, and you vibrating like that really fast, folks, your body even shows it. Your body even changes. You start to have charisma. Your aura just gets big. People start to be attracted to you. You know what I mean? You start to be attracted to yourself. You be like, man, I look good. Your skin begins to glow. And so I looked in the mirror. I was like, yes, I'm there, because I could see my pupils my eyes that got bigger. You know, I was energetic. And I'm like, yes, I'm there. And so when I got out the bathroom or whatever, and I came back into my living room, guess what? It was so sunny outside that the rays were just beaming through my curtains. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, and the inner voice told me, did you know you changed the weather just now? Woo. Woo. Folks, your vibration, your energy, your mind has the power to change the weather. I'm telling you, folks, you can change the weather. You can change the weather, folks. The meteorologists and them don't know exactly what the weather gonna be. They just make a prediction. But if they can get a whole lot of people to believe in an opinion, all those people gonna put their mind together and they gonna create the rainstorm that the meteorologists predicted for the day that they said it was gonna rain. They don't really know. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with you as an individual. You can change your environment and in the weather, folks, with this brain that we have. You notice, like, most of the maximum opulence people and the people in the 1% and 2%, why is that they always in the sunny locations? Ask yourself that. Why they always hanging out where it's nice, it's clear skies, it's sunny everywhere? Why is that? Why is that the people that's always complaining and you know, nagging about things that are going wrong, being pessimistic. They always somewhere where it's always cloudy, you know, it's always raining, you know, it's all, you know, their vibrational frequency matched up with that area. You understand what I'm saying? So get into the vortex. So there's this guy that I watch and follow on YouTube. His name is Producer Michael. For those of you who don't know who Producer Michael is, just search Producer Michael and just follow this guy, because this guy energy, his vibrational frequency is so high that if you just watch him and you follow him, you will feel his energy and you will become a part of his consciousness. I'm telling you, he is incredible. Okay, and so, you know, Producer Michael lives in Beverly Hills, and so he's a wealthy man, and his videos about, you know, rich and a successful lifestyle, but he's so humble the way he do it. Check him out, man. So anyway, the reason like I was turned on to him is because I just randomly watched one of his videos the other day, or not the other day, but like a few months ago, and he was driving in his luxury car. I think it was like a Ferrari or something, and he was talking to the guy in the passenger seat who was holding the camera, you know, and then he said something like, "Look, my watch says 11:11." I'm like, this dude, what this dude know about numerology? What do he know about 11:11 and angel numbers and stuff like that? But he didn't talk about it. He just mentioned it, and then he started back talking to his friend in the passenger seat about something. That's what made me subscribe, because I'm like, yo, the rich and the wealthy know these type of things that we're talking about right here. They know these things, but low dense, low energy people, they don't know nothing about this stuff, because they ain't getting no ideas to flow to their mind regularly. No creative ideas at all. Not even a sense to want to learn. And so yesterday when I was watching one of Producer Michael's video, he was driving in this red and white Rolls Royce, right? It was red and white interior. He had on like a red and black outfit. You might see the video when you go subscribe to him. And he was driving in his Rolls Royce. So he pulled up at this nice fancy hotel, you know, and, you know, the guy in the passenger seat that be recording him and, you know, the lifestyle that he living, you know, they talking back and forth, and they get out the car and put the camera on the Rolls Royce and showing all the viewers, you know, what the Rolls Royce look like. They just talking about it. Next thing you know, Producer Michael was like, "Oh, look, there's another Rolls Royce, and it's the same color. It's red and white." And this other Rolls Royce was parked in the VIP in front of the hotel as well, but it was parked up. He was telling the valet boy, he was like, "You know what, man?" He was giving the keys. "It'll be cool if you go park my Rolls Royce beside that red and white Rolls Royce over there." And then the valet boy was like, "Man, yeah, that is a good, cool idea." But listen to what I'm saying though. So, you know, Producer Michael and his camera guy, they was walking to the other car, the red and white Rolls Royce that was over there parked already in VIP. Am I saying VIP? Valet parking, same thing. Okay, and so they went over there, you know, looked in the interior. That it's the same type of interior of his Rolls Royce. Red and white. His car was red and white. How is it that coincidentally he pulls up at a hotel? It's a Rolls Royce parked in valet parking, parked up already, red and white. Just like I could see it in his face. He was just like, him mentioning 11:11 in some of his other videos. I could kind of sense that he knew very well that he was in the vortex, and he always in the vortex. See, this is what I'm saying, folks, about the vortex. See, when you're in the vortex, he didn't say nothing about it on camera. Like, he just going with the flow. He was just going with the flow. He noticed it. He was prompt to probably turn around, just like some people are prompt to see 11:11, 222. This is all examples of how you're in the vortex all day, but it works with real physical material stuff other than numbers as well. And so when he went over there and saw the car, I'm pretty sure he knew he was already in the flow, and things always happen for him. So they gave him something to put on camera, on video, to let the viewer see, and it just goes on. The flow just goes on. See, folks, when you are in the vortex, when you operate in that high vibrational frequencies, you will be prompt to do everything that you want to do, or everything that you desire to do. You will be prompt on how to do it. You will be prompt to, or be led to the certain people that you need to be led to. You know, as soon as your vibrational frequency is high, folks, as soon as you step out the doors of your cars, as soon as you step out the doors of your house, everything out there is going to be on the same alignment as what you own. It don't matter. The universe, like I said, the universe is, it's crazy, because I wonder how God is able to, like, keep the world balanced, but at the same time give each and every person his or her measure according to the degree of their vibration. Like, how does he do that? That's God. Like, how does he do that? How does that happen? How do you give somebody what they rightfully deserve through a vibrational frequency, but at the same time keep the world in rhythm and balance as if this not even happening? It's amazing, man. And so you step outside these doors, you step outside the doors of your home, folks, you're going to immediately attract everything that is supposed to be attracted through you to you according to the frequency that you're on. Right now, in this moment, you step outside of where you're at. Wherever you're at right now, your vibrational frequency is working every time your heart beats. It's pulsating, sending out energies, folks. It's every second. So everything that happens in your reality is happening to you according to the way you see yourself and according to the level of your vibration. Every second, your vibration changes, and the reality that you're living in changes as well according to your vibration. Isn't that absolutely amazing? So once again, folks, a lot of people are stuck. If you're stuck and this is you, I'm talking to you. But if you're trying to find answers for your problem, if you're trying to get out of a situation, the answer is right there. But you never, ever gonna manifest ideas to get out of the situation. You're never gonna manifest something that could occur in your experience if you stay in the negative feeling of lack, and the negative feeling of why don't I have this, and the negative feeling of it's not working. If you stay in that low, dense, slow frequency where it complains and wonders why things are not going right, then you're not gonna be at maximum opulence. This is where all the answers are up here. This is the Beverly Hills. You know, this is the upper echelons of Las Vegas up here, where the houses look like business complexes. This is the money up here. This is the black cars up here where you just go swipe. This is the luxury up here, folks. This is where you riding in the Wraith with the stars on the ceiling. This is the people that got their own private jets. They up here. They up here. And you know, everything happens for them. Every time they turn around, they manifestation right there. Hey man, you know, I was thinking about eating some oatmeal. Boom, a little box of oatmeal right there. Hey man, give me one box. You got 2 boxes in your arm. Man, give me 1 box. Oh man, yeah man, here man. You know, hey man, I was thinking about, you know, I was thinking about taking my family on a trip to, you know, I was thinking about taking a trip to Mexico, watching TV, commercial with a sweepstakes or something, some type of promotion to go to Mexico. As soon as the person said they want to take a trip with their family to Mexico, the commercial came on right after that person said that, and it was something to do with taking a trip to Mexico. He gets the number immediately. He calls it. He sets up his trip to get his family to go to Mexico. Somebody operating at maximum opulence, high potential, high vibration. Oh, I want to create a business, man. I want to create a business. I just don't know what it is, but I definitely want to create a vision. I mean, a business. Okay. Next thing you know, as soon as they say that, as soon as they talking about that with their friend walking down the street, yeah, girl, I want to create this business. A businessman cuts right in front of him, has a suit on and everything, got a suitcase in his hand. And he just so happened to, like, he almost run into both of the girls, you know, after they just got through talking about, you know, they want to start a business. He almost run into the girls like, oh, and he's like, excuse me. Now, see, if their vibration was right there, they wouldn't even know that the reason why the dude crossed their path and almost bumped into him was an opportunity to connect with somebody that's in business or business finance. That's if they was operating low and their mind wasn't receptive to receive answers and prompts from the universe. Now, if they operating up here, they real optimistic, they real positive. One of the girls would have noticed, hey, what's your name? What do you work at? I'm sorry, but I ain't mean to bump into you, but what's your name? Yeah, my name's John. Well, nice suit that you have on, John. Thank you so much. And what is your name? My name is Brianna. Okay, well, you know, I'm sorry to bump into you. You know, sometimes I'm clumsy, but I work right here at the bank, and you know, I'm the head lead operator manager, and you know, but on the side I have my own business. Boom. The vortex is always working at all times. You just have to keep your vibrational frequency extremely high. Folks, this is the step-by-step instructions on how to get into the vortex and have back-to-back manifestations and the secret law of attraction. Now, for those of you who want to get in the vortex and you still think you might have some problems, you need to get in contact with me, because this is one of my classes that I actually promote, okay? And this is one of my healthy classes that I promote. So if you are interested in getting the vortex, send me an email below. I'm going to put it in the comment section, folks. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video resonated with you. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Tell me what you think about the vortex below. Have you ever been in the vortex? Would you like to get in the vortex? Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below. And if this video resonated with you, if this is something that you are really interested in, folks, give this video a thumbs up, okay? Also, make sure you subscribe up here by clicking my little face icon. Yep, just click that. That's me right there. Click that, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be updated with new videos every single day. And if you want to know how to manifest $300,000, yeah, that's right, $300,000. You want to know how to manifest $300,000, 6 figures? Click my video right here, and I'll show you how to manifest $300,000. In the meantime, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius Henderson, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.